Before this video begins, make sure to check out our store at gfxcomment.com. We have free templates, free graphics packs, as well as user interface and much more you can check out at our store. Thank you for all the support. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this settings UI. This is made by Soren Key, which is one of our designers. He makes very nice UI work, so if you guys would like to commission him, you can follow his Twitter at Soren Key. And yeah, today I'm going to show you guys how to make this. So yeah, let's get right into it. First things first, let's start with a new layer, and we're just going to start with this top part. So I'm going to use a ruler right to the middle, and then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to take my pencil, and I have the mode on shape. I'm just going to change the color to white. We're going to change the color later. Right now, just white. I'm just going to click right in the middle, and now I'm just going to drag this like that. And then I'm going to hold Alt. I'm going to click on this blue square to reset the curvature. And then I'm just going to click down here and also drag. And then we're going to go down here. Hold Alt, click on the square, and then we're just going to go back up. As you can see. So with this, you want to hit Control J. This will make a copy. We're going to hit Control T to bring up Free Transform. We're going to right click, and we're going to hit Flip Horizontal. Just hit Enter. And then just move this to the other side. So we have this, and now we can change the color. So double click on the layer icon and you just select a nice red. I'm going to change up the color a little bit. Double click here and just click on this color so they're both matching. And now let's go ahead and do this little thing in the on the inside. This is actually quite simple as well. We're just going to go new layer. And then we're going to go, actually with these two, you can merge these. So if you hit Control G, Control J to make a copy, we're going to hide this just for a backup in case we want to go back. With this new one, right click and hit Convert to Smart Object. So we have this in one layer. And with this layer, you're going to right click and hit Create Clipping Mask. Like this, we're going to take our pencil, and over here, you just want to click. Let's go down here. Make sure we drag our ruler. This one could be moved actually. Okay, this is gonna go right here like that. This is gonna go up right here, and this is gonna go up like that. Alright, with this, we change the color. Obviously, we're going to copy this again, make sure it's clipped. Right click, Control T, right click, and flip horizontal. Bring this over to the other side. Alright, so now let's add a little drop shadow. So right click on this layer, and let's go into blending options. Right here, we're going to go for a drop shadow. Alright, so upon rewatching this video after recording, I noticed that in the capture, I forgot to capture my entire screen or display, so you guys didn't see the blending options when I open the stuff up. But it's very simple. For the banner right here, let me just show you guys. Right click, blending options. The drop shadow, as you can see, the first one, it's literally just angle 90, normal, opacity up, spread up, distance 7, and size down with the color here. And the second one, it's just a darker shade, distance just moved to match. Alright, so as you can see, we have made a very clean banner thing. We could group these all up. We're gonna go Control J to copy, hide this one, right click, and let's go Convert to Smart Object. So we have this now, and we're just gonna add some text. So use your text tool. Just gonna type out settings. You can add the little stroke to the text if you want. I'm just gonna leave it like this because I don't think it's that much of a big deal. Group this up. This will be the banner, I guess. We're just gonna leave this one here. And now to make the actual frame, let's move this aside actually. Okay, alright, now to make the actual frame, we're gonna go new layer. Make sure it is under the banner, because as you can see, the banner goes on top of the frame. So we're gonna go right here to our rounded rectangle tool. I'm gonna use a radius of I'm gonna say we try, I don't know, 15, 20 or so, and we're just gonna make this inside shape first. So just go across until you have made your shape. Just gonna move this aside, double click, make sure your color is this color. Let's hide this. Okay, make sure everything is centered actually. So Control A. There we go. Alright, we have this. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright. We're gonna go into blending options for this layer, and let's go for inner shadow. Mode normal, choke up, size down, angle 90. So we have this little effect that you can see right here. Turn the opacity down until you get something like this. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna copy this layer, so hit Control J on your keyboard. Right here, if you see the FX icon, this icon, just take this and drag this to the trash can. Let go. This will remove the inner shadow effect. Because on this layer, we're gonna go back to our rectangle tool. We're gonna click here, and we're gonna turn off fill. And right here, we're gonna turn on stroke. And I'm gonna just use the color white. Radius, you can do like 12, whatever you think looks right. You can hit Control T to adjust these areas as well to make sure it's all fitting. Here, you can right click, go into blending options, and let's go into color overlay. Let's click on this right here. Now let's add this text. So text tool, or you can just copy this text right here in the banner. Let's take this out. Let's go hide pets. Adjust the font however you like. Just go hide pets right here. Extra bold. Okay. Alright, you see this little toggle thing? You want to make a new layer. Rounded rectangle tool. Bring your radius up to, I want to say 35. We try that. Let's drag out this little shape. So make sure it is aligned. We're just gonna double click, and let's click on this color. And now we're gonna use our ellipse tool, make a new layer, and we're just gonna make an ellipse, and we're just gonna make a red toggle like this right here. You can add a stroke to it if you want. It will look pretty cool, I guess. Something like this right here. Looks nice. Now obviously with this you could group these up, copy these down, hide pets. This will be, what's the next one? Hide notifications. With this thing in the middle, obviously you want to change the colors to green, and then we can change the color here to green. Alright, so now that we have this, if you want to make these correct shapes in the back, it's actually very simple. All you're gonna do is you're gonna make a layer on top of the background. Use your pen tool. We're just gonna click to make some of these shapes. So however you want, maybe like that. It's pretty bad shape, but we're just gonna double click on this background color, drop it down a little bit. We're just gonna right click, blending options, and we're gonna go inner shadow, just like that. You copy these settings right here. We could add a nice little X button. So let's go for a new layer. Ellipse tool right here. Just make a nice little circle. Let's go for a color red. And just put a little X. And as you can see, that's how you can make this cool little UI. I hope you guys enjoyed. This one was somewhat a bit more simple tutorial for the beginners, so if this helps you guys create some cool looking UI and you're just starting out, and this helps you, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out our store, gfxcomment.com. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.